First of all, I want to take you to the liberated area to show you some monument in one of our liberated area that our people have put up to demonstrate their control, their embrace of our nationalism, and the total freedom that they are experiencing within areas that have been in our control for over the past 2 years. The Ambazonian Governing Council is empowering our people, our citizens, to take control of our country and to establish a transitional authority that can guide our people in the interim while we have kicked out the Cameroon authorities. We need to put in place law and order and administrative setup that can governize our people for community project and generate our own Ambazonian local economy during this interim. When we say independence, we mean independence. And this is what we are talking about. A demonstration of our nationalism, a projection of our statehood, and our resilience and self-control of our territory. Ladies and gentlemen, today also I want to announce to you, all Ambazonians who are at home and abroad, that following the policy of the Governing Council to institute a liberation tax for all multinational companies that are exploiting our territory, taking all the profits out, giving peanut salaries to our citizens, and for the most part, bringing in their own citizens to come and exploit our territory without any investment that is significant to our territory. The Governing Council thought it wise, for the purpose of demonstrating strength, for the purpose of making a statement of our control, and following the whole principle of territorialism, we have decided and imposed a liberation tax on all colonial companies, all foreign multinational that operates within Ambazonian territory. Today, our forces that have worked in concert with our tax board have confiscated property and impounded property of Camtel for failure of paying their 10 million that the organization demanded for them for last year liberation tax. I want to show you some of the video evidence, some of the pictures. This is a vehicle. It belongs to Camtel, and these are part of the documents they were going out for survey. The vehicle have been impounded by our forces for failure of compliance with the liberation tax that was demanded from Camtel. We have instructed all companies that operate in Ambazonia through our communication and through direct communication with those companies that their workers and their properties will be seized and their workers will be considered as representative of those companies. We have also advised everybody who is working for a Cameroon company or a multinational in Ambazonian territory that it is your duty to make sure that your company is in compliance with Ambazonian tax law. If your company have not paid liberation tax, do not work for that company. Insist that they must pay their liberation tax, because you as a worker will be considered by the Ambazonian Defense Forces as a representative of that company, and you will be held responsible for the payment of that tax. That is why our forces have acted wisely and confiscated and impounded the vehicle and property of Camtel for the non-payment of liberation tax until they will pay that liberation tax before that vehicle will be returned, and we will not hold that vehicle for an indefinite period of time. Our forces on the ground will take measures to make sure that that vehicle within a reasonable period of time, if they don't comply with our tax law, the vehicle will be considered as a lost property, and that same tax will be demanded. The vehicle will not be considered as part of the tax. They will have to pay their liberation tax. So that is what is going on in our liberated areas and across Ambazonia. Every company have to do their duty, their social responsibility to pay their liberation tax. You cannot be exploiting Ambazonian resources, carrying out economic activities in Ambazonia, and there is nothing to show for. All those revenues are being taken back into La Republique to support the network of Bulu Beti cliques who are there as puppet to continue to exploit our people. We shall not allow that. it is your civil duty, your social responsibility as a company that operates in an area to make sure that a substantial amount of money is invested in that area. So we are doing the right thing to make sure that all foreign multinationals who operate in Ambazonia must pay their liberation tax. It is very strategic, it is the right thing, it is just, and the law will be enforced and will continue to be enforced by our forces and all sister forces in Ambazonia. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a video that have come out that I will want to show you that have affirmed certain things that the communication and the communicators and our friends in the media, the activists, have been championing for the past 2 years. For past 2 years, since Sako Ikome launched the program of My Trip to Boya, we have made certain statements, and time has proven us that we were right. Time has validated us. Even though we stood as lone wolf to speak against criminality, scamming, and we told the Ambazonian people that the money that was given to Sako, over $2 million US, was not money that was entirely from Ambazonians. These were money that were given as bribe to secure the participation of the IG and all Ambazonian groups into this SG scam, this Swiss cheese that they are talking about. That was part of the money that was paid by the Cameroon Secret Service in the back door, and that money will not be used until the Sakos and the Cristiano they deliver. We made that statement before, and now we have proof that can substantiate that our intelligence and hard work in investigation has paid off. So I want you to watch this video from Chris Anu, confirming what we had told you over more than 2 years ago.
Sako and his gang collected. Is there no means for you guys over there to collect back our money, because we have been contributing for this struggle for a long time, and when Sako was in power, we didn't see anything.
We actually thank you for the question. We actually have collected all of the money with the bank accounts, all of it. It is in our keeping, and that is the reason why Sako now is in court with us, because we collected all the money from him, and we are very proud of what we have done. I hope they can record this and take this to court and say, yes, I confirm that we have it. We're not denying we have the money. We have all the bank accounts.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear from yourself for yourself. My country people them for ground zero una feel here by our own ear. Wait to wait Chris Anu the talk. Say all the money we be with Sako, they don't successfully collect the money from all the bank account. The question I go and ask una, now say why they go to launch the so-called draft if money be there for bank account? Why they go to complain say they no be get money for pay TV station if money if be there for bank account? Now for sure I say that the money for bank account no be money where they feel use am, no be clean money. And their actions them and their direction where they try for turn this struggle, for derail this struggle, now an evidence for which way they be up to. Now people in this way they don't take money for guarantee say Ambazonia must go for Swiss for a surrender process. This one no be just testimony from the governing council and our allied. Individual like John Bakoro, where don't participate for that particular project, it don't come out for talk say a way for safe face, for in your own word, a safe face surrender mechanism. Godidinka, a Republic of Ambazonia, bidango for they then withdraw. Yerima for Siseko, Ayoktabi bidango for they then withdraw. All legitimate organization where they be selfless, they don't go for they then withdraw. So make una know, say Barry Cobet, the chocolate company, when he introduced the Swiss government to this arrangement, Naiwe Frujon's Foncha be open door for the mid and go for behind the AMF, go for ground zero with white people them, go do their investigation about how to destroy this struggle. Naiwe did not make arrangement for cocoa and for seaport on top this deal for Swiss. The money is there for bank account, they no fit chop them, because if they chop them, they go hamburg their family and way they live for ground zero like guarantee. So Now validation this for team will be done the talk am for many, many years. Some individual the way they know be do their hard work for investigate. The video for they criticize we una begin to see every day only admission and confession for the things the way will be done the already the talk am. So that was just something I want to put out there for you people.